And there should be a small ladder somewhere now. If you find it. There's a book to Jananen, which we won't use, of course, because it's pointless. And there must be a ladder somewhere. Here? No? Ah. Where on earth is that? There's, if you hear a cat mewling, that's mine, and I'm ignoring her, which makes her angry and makes her scream louder. Don't know if you can hear that. She's not being tortured. She's just mental. Ah, there's a letter. Shut up out there. When she hears me talking, she thinks I am calling her. I don't know. She needs attention, she believes. Yeah. That's where I wanted to get, and I could have got that. Yeah, from this one is where I could have got here. There's a gateway to our last riddle. And we have pages. The memories flood over me too fast. They race around inside my head, filling my soul with despair. And the more I think about how nothing can be done, how no one can be alive outside this shield, the faster the fog rushes in. I can lose myself in the fog. When it's thick enough, I can let go and be safe. I can start to forget. But I must not forget. I must remember every lie they told my people. How they manipulated us all to get what they wanted. They told me they had come to fix my world. They asked me to arrange a meeting with the elders. The books they carried in with them showed other worlds, beautiful places where people didn't have to work so hard to survive. They told my people that Atros had written these books, that he had written Narayan, but that he'd made our world unstable. They said he wanted to make us slaves to the tree. They asked me, "Don't you remember, Savidro? Our father wrote this world to teach us, to show his sons what an age shouldn't be." I don't know what to say. I don't know how it could be true. But why would they lie? Why would Atros have lied? The worlds they showed us in those books, the elders refuse to believe them. They say we cannot abandon the tree. For thousands of years we have tended their lattice roots. Without our traditions we will die. I don't want us to die. I don't. But Sirius and Akena said they would come back, Savidro, just like Atros once said to you as well. He said he would come back, but then he didn't. He didn't. And for that you will have to make him pay. Yeah, so apparently as far as I've always understood it, Atros doesn't write ages, he writes links to ages. I think he says that in the next game. And his sons blatantly lied. Now this riddle is the most horrible one, because I remember myself sitting with a sheet of paper and a pencil and trying to work it out for hours on end, and when I had it finally, I oh god. Yeah, I am so scared of it that no, I have the solution for this. I don't have the path, which were a few pages of me making a graph of a rotating, yeah, of rotating devices. Yeah, basically what happens, our ball is created, it runs along here, it runs into this thing, this starts turning, this is tossed across, or it isn't, because it doesn't stop rotating, and is disintegrated. What happens is, if we use one of those sticks and put it in one of these slots, one of which is broken by the way, which doesn't make it easier to work it out, because you could use it. Basically what happens, if you put in one of those sticks, you get another ball, and it lands in here, and it rotates and is stopped when the stick reaches the bottom, and is tossed across, lands in here, and this rotates in the other direction, and now this doesn't stop as well. So you can imagine how you work out what to do, because it cannot be allowed to fall into the ocean. Stop rotating, please. Yes, you cannot let the ball fall into the ocean through the open ones. You have six things, what's the matter with me? 6 circles, 3 with ball to catch it, and 3 with nothing. And what we want is the ball to fall down here and run along this rail. So we have to make it fall out of here. You can imagine how you work that out with a sheet of paper and a pencil. It's yes, you cannot just calculate it because this thing is blocked. It would be really simple if it weren't, but it is. So the solution, and without the path and without the painstaking process of making it clear, is 1 goes in here, 1 goes in here, and 1 goes in here. And then our ball will survive. Yeah. It's it looks so simple now, but that took me hours. There is in the next game a very similar riddle, also with making things move from one point to another. It's small little primates in the next game, and you have to make them move from one place to the other, and it's equally difficult, and it's very similar in a way. And now we've got that. Because you must make sure that the right hand platform is in the right position as well. Yeah. Try and work it out why these points have to be there. And if you don't have a few more grey hairs after than before, I congratulate you. It's a horrible thing. We have our last whatever it is, and pattern, and now we can head off to our starting point, actually. And yes, we can get off to our starting point. I don't think it makes a great difference if I take the left or right. Left or light turn first, it's completely the same. Yeah. Oh, we do now. What again? I don't know. Is if that makes any difference. But the first platform was the second riddle. That was no. This looked like that. Oh, didn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I forgot to press 1. We can now move over. So that was the middle one was the scale thing, which